If you boys need any sort of My Team grinding, make sure to hit up my boy Witty over on Twitter. He's got the fastest, most reliable, and the cheapest prices out there. You guys don't want to miss out. In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single heroic card from worst all the way to best in NBA 2K25 My Team. If you guys have probably seen, there's been now 3 drops of these heroic sets every single Tuesday. We do get a new set with obviously that headlining Dark Matter, some Galaxy Opals, some Pink Diamonds, and some diamonds as well. So I felt like it'd be a good time to rank all of these cards from the worst heroic card all the way up to who I think are the best cards from this heroic set, so you guys know who to be looking to pick up and maybe what are the cards to sort of stay away from as well. But let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are using any of these heroic cards. Let me know which ones are your favorites. But at number 27, probably the worst card ever released in My Team history. I know I'm maybe exaggerating that, but what did they do to Rudy Fernandez? 6'6" shooting guard, 6'7" wingspan, no defensive stats. They gave him the default swing jump shot. They gave him no dribble sigs. Like, I'm literally laughing talking about this card because Rudy Fernandez used to be a My Team legend. Like, he used to have so many good budget cards and so many good cards in My Team. But this card is literally an embarrassment to Rudy Fernandez. Like, this is horrible and easily the worst card in the heroic set. Number 26 though is going to be PJ Washington, 6'7" power forward, 7'2" wingspan, and he's just very mediocre. Jump shot on normal timing, very little dribble sigs, not great defender, not quick. I guess the only good thing about this card is that he has a 93 ball and he has, like, you know, Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hall of Fame set shot specialist, but besides that, you don't really get much from PJ Washington. Wish he could play the small forward position as well, undersized and only 6'7" at that power forward spot. Number 25 though is going to be Pink Diamond Robert Parrish, and he can't shoot the 3, right? 43 ball, not even that quick of a card, not even that great of a defender. I mean, 95 interior defense is really good, 88 block is good as well, but 65 steal, 65 perimeter. I mean, he can't hit a 3-point shot. He's not that fast. He's 7'1" at center and power forward, which is nice, but I feel like if you don't have a 3 ball this late into the year, don't know if I can rank you that high. But number 24 is going to be Diamond Derek Harper, 6'4" point guard, 6'7" wingspan. The thing I don't like about this card definitely has to be his jump shot, the Taj Gibson base with the Kevon Looney upper on normal timing. I mean, that's literally a big man jump shot. So this card has good defensive stats. He's 6'4" point guard, so he's a good defender. I think if you want to use this card, you definitely want to use him for defense, but besides that, I think he's very lackluster on the offensive end. Number 23 is going to be Pink Diamond Rod Strickland, and I think number 23, number 2, and number 21 are all going to be sort of in that same range. So we got 23 Rod Strickland, 22 Tim Hardaway, and 21 Fat Lever. I'm not sure how you say his last name. Fat Lever. All 3 of these cards, again, 23, 22, 21, are all sort of like shorter point guards in game. You know, 6'3" for Fat Lever, 6 foot for Tim Hardaway, and 6'3" for Rod Strickland. The reason why I do have Fat Lever the highest, as I just showed, Jamal Wilkes is the next card there. But the reason why I have him as the highest is he's actually a really good defensive card. 95 steal, 92 perimeter, you know, good speed, good agility. His jump shot, I like the Naz Reid release. I think he's got a great jump shot. Maybe not the best for a guard, but it's a good enough release. And he's definitely the tallest out of the bunch with a 6'8" wingspan. Rod Strickland, I would say, is the worst out of the bunch just because not a great defender, only a 70 driving dunk compared to Tim Hardaway, who, yes, can't dunk the basketball, but has really good defensive stats, is a really quick card, and also has the Patrick Mills, like the Patty Mills base, and the Emmanuel Quickly upper. So he's got a really fast jump shot, one of the fastest and one of the best guard jump shots in the game. It's just he's 6 foot at point guard and can't dunk the basketball. So like I said, number 23 Rod Strickland, number 22 Tim Hardaway, and number 21 Fat Lever. Number 20 is going to be Jamal Wilkes, is a small forward, power forward, 6'6", 6'10" wingspan. The thing about this card is I'm just not a huge fan of course, the default swing jump shot. I think it's really unusable. No good dribble sigs for this card. He's just going to be above those point guards because he's sort of tall-ish, not really for the small forward position, but I think he's just a little bit better than those cards because of his defensive ability. Just want to make sure I got the numbers here right. 23, 22, 21, and 24 Jamal Wilkes. Number 19 is going to be Mark Aguirre. Again, another 6'6" small forward, 6'9" wingspan. The thing about this card though, 41 steal, 35 block. Like, why did they have to do my man Mark Aguirre so bad? Like, they couldn't give him at least like 70s or 80s for those 2 categories. Like, it's just hard to rank this card that high. because of that low steal and that low block. Number 18 though is going to be Kevin Willis, and I think 18 and 17 are very similar cards, and it's going to be Channing Frye at 17 and Kevin Willis at 18. So 7-foot power forward, can also play center for Kevin Willis, 7'4" wingspan. He's a good enough defender, 92 block, 92 interior defense, Hall of Fame brick wall, paint patroller, post lockdown. The speed's a little bit low, 67 speed, 67 agility. The jump shot is pretty decent. I just think Channing Frye at 17 is a little bit better just because of his jump shot. I do like his release a little bit more. Both these cards aren't the greatest in my opinion. And yeah, I wouldn't really recommend either of these cards at the center or power forward position. Number 16 is going to be Rolando Blackman, 6'6" shooting guard, 6'10" wingspan. I mean, he's just an okay all-around card. Honestly, guys, these lower tier heroic cards, like until we get to like the top 10ish, a lot of these cards just really aren't that worth it. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about them. Number 15 though is going to be LaFonso Ellis. I think he's an okay card. Like 6'8" at small forward is great. 6'11" wingspan's pretty good. He's good all the way around. Like he doesn't have anything he excels at besides like a 95 driving dunk, Hall of Fame poster. His jump shot's pretty good. You know, he's got the tray escape. He's got the Garland behind the back. So good dribble sigs, you know, all around good defender, good all around card at number 15. At number 14 is going to be Sean Livingston, 6'7" point guard, 6'11" wingspan. And honestly, that's about it. I think having that size is nice. Having a pretty good jump shot, 65 3 ball, Hall of Fame Deadeye. I mean, again, not really that great of a card, but I think at number 14 is a fair spot for Diamond Sean Livingston. Number 13 is going to be Bob Dandridge, and he's a good all-around card. 6'6" at shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan. He's a good defender, good slasher. He's got good athleticism stats. He's got a great jump shot as well with that Romeo Langford base, Al Horford upper on normal timing. I think 13 is a fair spot for Bob Dandridge. Number 12, this is where we get to some maybe good cards in game. Number 12 is going to be Steve Francis, 6'3" point guard, 6'6" wingspan. And he's a great slasher, right? Going to be a super quick card, great dribble sigs, really good at getting downhill. I just think the flaw with this card is going to be that jump shot only on quick timing, and I just don't think is that great of a release. Number 11 is going to be Michael Ray Richardson, 6'5" point guard, 6'8" wingspan. A really good defender, 98 steal, 96 perimeter, amazing Hall of Fame defensive badges, and actually does have a pretty good jump shot, Curry escape, Kobe behind the back, like okay dribble sigs, but he's just a really, really good defensive card and a 6'5" at point guard. Now getting into the top 10 is going to be Spencer Haywood, a really good card, just if he could play small forward. He's 6'8" at the power forward position, 7'1" wingspan. They actually did give him some really good dribble sigs with the Garland escape and the Garland behind the back. He's got a pretty good jump shot as well with the Devin Booker base. But the thing about this card, just a little bit undersized for the power forward spot. Number 9 is going to be Nicholas Batum, a really good budget shooting guard, 6'8" at the 2, 7'1" wingspan. He's going to be a great defender. He's got a knockdown jump shot in the catch and shoot. He's just a tall shooting guard that plays defense and can hit a wide open 3. Number 8 though, I think it's number 8 at least. Number 8 is going to be Galaxy Opal Jamal Crawford, 6'5" point guard, 6'10" wingspan. He's a good offensive card, right? He's got a good jump shot with that Jared Culver base, DeAndre Hunter upper on quick timing, Harden size up. He's got the Paul George escape, Shea behind the back. Decent all-around card, but I think is mainly going to be here for his offense. Number 7 is going to be David West. I just think the more complete, more well-rounded card. 6'9" at small forward, 7'4" wingspan. And like I said, he's just a very well-rounded card. Doesn't do anything necessarily insane, but I think is very solid for his price tag and also at the small forward position. And I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 6 is going to be Dark Matter Derrick Rose. A better version of Steve Francis is how I would kind of rank him. 99 speed, 99 agility, 98 driving dunk, 99 vertical. This card is ridiculously athletic, super quick of a card, really good defensive stats and badges. Great dribble sigs as well. Just a problem with this card is he's a little bit short and doesn't have the best jump shot, but Derrick Rose is still a very, 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 very good point guard in this game. Getting into the top 5, I think Tony Allen is really good defensively, 6'4" shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan, one of the best shooting guard defenders in this game. You just have to worry about him only being 6'4" at that shooting guard position. You got to have a taller point guard or a taller small forward around this card, but good jump shot, really good defender, and I think one of the better shooting guards in this game. Number 4 though is going to be Dark Matter DeMar, 6'7" shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan. The thing about DeMar is he just doesn't have a great jump shot, especially only on quick timing. Just not a huge fan of this card's release, but a great slasher and a very good offensive shooting guard. Number 3, one of my favorite jump shots in this game is a Chris Mullin base, Chris Mullin upper on very quick. This release is absolutely knockdown. He's got a 99.3, pretty much every single Hall of Fame shooting badge you'll need in this game. And he's 6'7" at shooting guard, so he's got enough defense and enough size to be a solid defender. Number 2 is going to be Nikola Vucevic, a very underrated power forward in this game. 6'10" at the power forward position, 7'4" wingspan, and he's got a great jump shot on quick timing. 94 3-pointer, good Hall of Fame shooting badges, can hold his own on defense. But at number 1, guys, I think the best card to drop so far in this heroic set is none other than Dark Matter Brandon Ingram, who literally is almost the same, or is the same height as Vucevic and only 1 inch shorter than a power forward card in Vucevic. But Brandon Ingram can play the shooting guard position, so having a 6'10" shooting guard is so valuable in this game. Again, you could even run Tony Allen, for example, at small forward and then switch them in game per se if you wanted to do something like that. Or you could just, have Brandon Ingram at small forward as a taller small forward, Tony Allen at the shooting guard position. But I think Brandon Ingram could be better of a card. Not the biggest fan of his jump shot, not the biggest fan of his dribble sigs, but he's 6'10" at the 2. That is going to be super valuable, and I think is so far the best heroic card to drop. But let me know in the comment section down below, like I said earlier, what do you guys think about my rankings? And let me know what cards you guys are currently running from this heroic promo set, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.